Okay, so I did have to do that? That's weird. Huh. Interesting. Hello? We're just not going to care about this round of ads. And we're just going to go. I need to reply to my Twitter, though. Okay. Back into this.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
That's me. Let me continue where I left off. Let's see how far back it is. Ads are starting in 30 seconds on Twitch. I'm sorry. Sadly, there's not much I can really do about it. I'm hoping the vertical live is actually live on YouTube. It looks like it is. Can't click on it. Thanks, YouTube app. A 42 months. Very nice, very nice. Is everything... Am I live? Oh, you're back, yes. Yeah, it was my internet was being the problem. The power flickered and it was off for like 5 seconds. It was the internet that took 20 years. I'm trying to see if my YouTube stuff is live. I didn't get an email about Vertical being live, which, okay, it looks like it is. Okay, I think I'm fine. Okay, how far back were we? He hates me, Jay. I said thank you. Okay, there was nothing else in any of those other rooms, I don't think. You right? Nope. It is. It is what? It is what? Oh. I was answering your questions. Fair. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't letting me go to the streams on my own. On my phone. Okay, well, at least we didn't lose that much progress. It was just a little bit of talking to Niles.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what?
But thank you for letting me know,
What
Matt.
did blood pay for?
It was annoying that I had to reset up a new stream.
Oh, Commander.
But
Thought you were Val.
what can you do?
Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, bud.
Just as soon as I was able.
But you want to know what's funny? The power didn't flicker long enough for my what's it called? It didn't flicker long enough for the microwave and oven to reset their clocks. So okay, I think this is about where we lost power. So what's done is done. We should focus on what comes next.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries's survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered.
Figured a little risk wouldn't put you off. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Perfect. What if she took all the safes with her when she left?
Remind me again how long those side effects of hibernation are supposed to last.
Hibernation can result in fatigue, imbalance, memory loss, and, in extreme cases, death. All side effects should subside within a 24 to 48 hour period. Death may last longer.
Nothing to ring hand.
Thanks, Val.
Probably. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting your protectorate communications hub.
In case you... Well, I know you weren't here, Matt. So... I took... No, not reputation. What does it show me? Oh, traits. Okay, so my gambler... Or my background, I took gambler. Traits, innovative. So when I craft things, I get twice as many. Suave, discount, and vendors. But because I took 2 traits, I had to take... I don't remember what they're called. The hindrance thing. So I picked dumb. During skill selection, select 5 skills that I can never add points to. So I chose I will never add points to guns, sneak, engineering, explosives, or leadership. So anytime that I see the option to say something that uses my dumb, again, we're just a hindrance, I will always use that. Eden. So now, Nighthawk can't yell at me when I say I'm dumb, because I literally am. It's literally right there. Where is the way out? Here. Right, we don't have any of those. Companions. You can now have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you in your adventures. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion's ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quite quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions can also level up with you, gain a perk level every 5 levels that you can spend in their ledger. You would. Yeah, exactly, I would. Alright, well, since we can bring 2, we might as well bring them with us. Yeah, of course I would. It doesn't seem like a very good thing that the engine is only on one side like that. I'm sure Niall's got a different gun back, right? I don't need to give him this gun back.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Jeez. Oh, he's got engineering skills. That's fine.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Ah, that's kind of cool. So we can workbench without anything. Nice. Let's just go down this up this elevator. All right, Val. Uh-oh. What is that?
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations
That thing?
serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze Trail.
Right. What was that? I'm just trying to read here, dude. That flew pretty close. Okay. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to the Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift's anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aether further, sending visible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been waiting, but has caused us no harm, being sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. Oh, I love bits, though. It is your duty to resist their sugar temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, but report the fellow subjects for collision or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. I like your bits. No. Bad, Jay. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of this treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. By order of Vigilant Norden, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repair efforts are to be halted. All remaining automechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort, and all subjects currently assigned there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporatist enemies has been ineffectual at best and has not in any way contributed to the decommissioning. Our automechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning. And rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield, the greed-loving corporates are not only untrue, they are treacherous. Glory to the Protectorate. Ay. Well. They all work together. I don't know about that. I'm a little worried about going into this water. Look at this. It's not then. We'll walk around the water.
At the risk of sounding glib, That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Heck. We can explore this area when we get back, I think. Like, we'll be coming back to the ship, obviously.
Engaging
Companion abilities. Yes, 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 I know.
with agent's health needs.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Anything useful? Xyranium is a dangerous hazardous that's found throughout Arcadia. Powering the Protectorate's auto mechs, standing in Xyranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Xyranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doc to remove any accumulated Xyranium poisoning. Some Xyranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate poisoning is applied. Oh boy. Where's this other one? Thought there was another one there, but I guess not.
Whoa there, go-getter.
That's me.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
So I have that dude's thing. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. As I said, I'm always picking the dumb choice if it's there. Sure, I can identify myself. I'm right here. Now please step aside.
Well, despite having serious questions about your intelligence level, I surmise you are most assuredly not a spy. End of the day,
It worked.
we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a trader who go by DeVries. Any idea where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
And we'll just ask you anything I can right now. Is it normal to get shot by auto mechanicals on the way to town? Or are we just special?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of
There
them?
was a dead dude. If anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Didn't find anything that like that, I'm afraid.
Well, never too late to start.
We can
Plunder,
find it later.
plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
Nice. Mind giving me a pitch on what Auntie's Choice is?
What? You been in hibernation or something?
Yep.
We're here to
I
bring
have.
the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Of course, of course. Good day then.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield.
Thank you.
Official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Thank you.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here.
What happened to you, dude?
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close.
Oh?
Bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you.
It's
Mind
fine.
conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Wait, we can have Val do stuff. That's cool. Oh, so if you have a companion with you,
you operate within corporate-owned medical
That's pretty cool.
facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
You'll be okay.
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
Guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
Yep. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days.
Oof.
Turned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again.
Probably
It's all
not.
going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
No. Drones aren't usually known for their manners. That's
I'd
true.
prefer if they were. Like with little butler
Don't we
hats
all?
programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway,
Yeah.
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied.
I will try to help out.
As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
Probably. What's this about a forward operating base?
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The
Nice.
FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Oh, I'm sure, bud. I did actually yawn, but it wasn't because of him, but given your track record with drones, I'd avoid live enemies.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this
Very
overland
carefully, dude.
amended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
What's
Well,
been
Cole's
going
got
on?
The saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
Yep. Sounds about right. Sorry I can't be of more help.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
Sure you can. That's right. Gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat.
You're welcome.
The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
That would make sense. Excuse me.
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight.
What?
Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Shame to lose the leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private
Oh.
consultation.
I'm sorry.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity.
Well,
If you desire full treatment, you'll
that's
pay
not very
full
nice of you.
cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
No, I cannot help cover the costs. Just petition your superiors for the bits. Everyone loves a panhandler.
While while you're in my office, I'd ask that you do not discourage my patients from acquiring the necessary funds to save their lives. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Ah, you can use this. What's the success rate been on this procedure like this?
It would be inappropriate to hazard a guess on the exact percentage, but be assured I've reduced the margin of error significantly over the years.
That's an elegant way of saying you've only killed a few people.
I hope the air isn't too thin up there on that high moral ground you're standing
That's
on.
me.
Honestly, the last thing I need right now is judgment on my medical decisions. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I already did. Indicated you could help use some help or
Glad, but he's
words.
mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
I'm hearing a lot of complaining. Shouldn't you be coming up with solutions?
I am a doctor, not a magician.
Are you sure?
I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Let me see your medical supplies.
Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
We're gonna take it all. Extra prime report. Gain an additional medical inhaler. Oh, inhaler slot. Ooh. That could be handy, but actually we probably do need this because I think we only have one, but I don't know if I want to pay $675. At least not right now. Okay, well, that helps a little bit. What is this? Adrenal infusion starter. Heals 200 instantly. Increases up to 2 times the amount closer. Huh. Trauma kit would be good as well. Okay. Thanks, dude. Hello.
Sorry, idle chit-chat ain't in my contract.
Well, maybe it should be. Oh, I don't know what that just was. Stealth grass. Ah. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak by safely or get the drop on them. So you've just been liberated. What now? Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pockets as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Preserve through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits you can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping is time you could be shopping or shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. Now, why would I do that? Nope, not R. Oh, I meant to eat it, not reload and. Can I play this piano? No.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli.
What a good name
What'll
for
it
your
be, stranger?
place. Name Pending Saloon. You haven't named this place yet?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan.
19
to find
points.
A name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure.
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories,
No.
3. Absinthe-Minded,
That's a good one.
4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Absinthe-minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing.
Yep.
I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Perfect. Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19-point plan, do you?
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
Uh-huh. I bet you love gossip as much as I do.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war? Any particular topic you have in mind?
Everything. Let's just say, let's find out more about Auntie's Choice.
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition.
Yep.
Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who
Step by
vied for
step.
control and who won out in the end. They merged, rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Who's in charge at the Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word on
One
the
thing
situation up
we
north?
can't avoid, the bridge. No other
The
way around
bridge.
it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Anything you can tell me about the people running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely
I don't think
magniloquent
Raptidons
types, though.
have bits.
Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
I had so many questions and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
I don't want to lie. I was frozen in space for the last 9 years after raiding a secret Protectorate base.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly
Nope,
formed fabrications
it's not a tall
failed
tale.
to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
No, I don't need a
All
drink.
right. Appreciate you dropping by.
You're welcome for the name, by the way. I want 50% of all merch sales.
previous direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already.
Yep.
Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Yeah, you missed a spot.
Ah, right you are. You might have just helped me avoid another demotion.
You're welcome.
Meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Good luck, bud. Let you go back to cleaning in peace.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island.
Of course you do.
Patch me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Of course. No.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran,
I don't know, Niles.
I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more.
Well,
my orders.
maybe you shouldn't have said anything.
Stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
I would have guessed there was a resistance to the protectorate from within.
Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
So, what happened?
We worked hard, but the Protectorate's Arbiters and Sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve.
Well,
Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
what are these? Space Ranger? You're innovative. Sometimes things don't turn out how you hope. That doesn't mean you were wrong to try.
Yeah.
That's nice of me.
Easy to say that on the other side of winning, though, ain't it? Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his
Oh
trouble.
boy.
That's
Good
the
old
best
mental
time
refreshment.
to restart.
What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
No time like the present, I guess.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
All right, dude. Wait, we have... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, we have other ones? All right. After, let's see, it's 4:30. After 3.5 hours, we have officially decided to start side questing. I mean, technically, we've been side questing.
Petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time.
Technically, we have been side questing, but
Mark my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Swear, I almost had
Okay.
it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles.
no.
Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then.
For sure.
Had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And what do you want help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
No.
The funicular to Spire Grove broke.
I just got
recently,
here.
So I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. Wasn't
Probably.
before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a Raptidon mating call.
Not particularly.
Why
I
not?
have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Right. So what's in it for me? Or for him?
Typical research type.
I wanna know what's in
Focused
it for me
on
too,
all the
though.
wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure.
I mean, tossball cards are pretty
Didn't
valuable.
even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Uh-oh. You're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way.
It really is.
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Well, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Right. Consider done.
All right then.
Eventually, I'll be on my way. I do the missions for my companions first, and then I look at the other ones. But, you know, it's fine. So this is where... I mean, we can maybe go there now and not explore here anymore.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
No. We're on a mission for you, dude.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby.
All these people talking, we could be adding more side quests, but no. We're here to help Niles.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Over here. Should we follow the road, maybe? We're going the wrong way. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, this is... Oh, this is the one that we just picked up. This is where we actually go. Watch out for raptidons. I'm sure there's plenty of them out here.
Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of
Does
the
it?
days in Nix's orbit. dodging protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well.
This stretch runs
That's all
between
right, pal.
Fairfield and the Eastern Forward
I'll just have to
Operating
do
Base.
the remembering for both of us.
North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang, I ought to be charging for information. Takes all sorts.
Probably, but you know. Thanks for not charging me, I guess. Yeah, let's just stay on the road. At least for now. And immediately I'm getting diverted. What's over here? Oh, there's barbed wire. Hey, level up. We aren't using any melee weapons. See, so I probably should have done melee and not guns. It's just I remember I tended to do melee in the first game. I was like, oh, maybe that would be a good idea. Also, I didn't realize that I actually, you can't see it well, but I forgot that I didn't think that I was putting a thing on my leg there, but it's fine. Let's, I guess, up our medical. And up our science for now. Try to get things a little bit even.
Always been curious about the kind of training that'll produce an armor. Can't imagine it's pleasant. You hear that? Sounds like a dragoon tropping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance.
Dangerous enemies. Enemies with skulls next to their name, to their health bar are dangerous. Signifying that you might be too under leveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt enough damage to make them more weak first. I see. Alright, we're gonna not then. We're gonna just go ahead and close this up. Niles, can you come outside, please? Niles, can you come outside? I want to close it. Thank you. Alright, good. The barbed wire doesn't hurt. Hi again. Oh, we're gonna have to go around this. Who are you?
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us.
What's that?
Real code 472. Word.
Wait, I don't have it.
I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Overstreet is offering bits rewards for anything of importance.
Auntie's Choice brand distress signal. There we go.
I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Okay, bud.
Calling out to any.
Set our labs with something juicy from Overstreet.
Oh. Okay. Not enough to damage me.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that
Okay, bye.
managed to repair it.
I have other things to do right now. That hurt.
Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Okay. They can't see me in this, right? Surely. Oh, he is. He is more powerful than I am. enemy up ahead.
Enemies detected.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Val. And we're just going around this, really. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't want to fight these people. You know, maybe they could be my friends. Unlikely, but you never know, you know. I was worried that was going to hurt. Should we cross this bridge? Yeah, it looks like it. Hammerclaw? Wait, or maybe not. Maybe it's down below.
This looks like the place.
You're welcome.
I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Knock, knock.
Niles. Howdy, Zeb.
How do you mean he looks... You aren't in here, dude.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out
He's
your
using some pretty big
rotation
words. Introduce me to your friend,
Zeb,
Niles.
This is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
That's me. I don't think I like your tone.
I never did perfect my bedside manner. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Easy does it. We're all friends here, aren't we?
I see no one here I would count a friend. And if you think a few
What about
gracious
Val?
words will mollify me, you are sorely mistaken.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where
Not
were
here.
you when I actually needed you?
Let Niles respond.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself.
Oh no, not the console.
Capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once.
Audra? Fuck. It's all coming apart.
Maybe you'd like to rethink Niles' offer for help.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence.
Of course you did.
But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I'm in if Niles is.
Without question.
Of course you are, bud.
If they're sending a ship, That means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution.
What's
The guards
your
at
call
the
sign?
Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Is it?
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console.
I have some questions. I'll be quick.
I'll answer what I can.
You can tell me about your neighbors.
The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
Can they feel kindly towards me? By neighbors, I was referring to Westport.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement.
I didn't really.
Sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Thanks, that's all I need for now. Bye, bud. I'll read your computer later. Don't worry. Whoosh. Oh. I can't swim? I can't swim. Well, that's annoying. Good to know, I guess. Maybe that's a skill we acquire later. What was that sound? Oh, it was him doing his thing. Oh. Let's get inside here. Oh, okay, well.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Did it?
Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprint race. Just didn't account for all these Crabbles.
Confronting threat.
The old fly in the old ointment. Just sit tight. Clean up all these supplies, keep the Crabble skedaddle. Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea.
If there's a vault.
Nah, it's a great idea.
Wonder where the vault. Oh boy! Oh, he had a baby right then. Oh. There goes Niles. This is a very bad place to be. Niles, can you come back to life, please? Ow. Oh. Can I pick you up? Okay. I think that's different than in the first one, because I don't think you could do that. At least I don't recall.
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
I don't recall being able to revive them. I know there were skills that could revive them after you like got certain kill. Dude. After you got like a certain amount of kills and whatnot, but
Entering a confrontational state.
for where? Nice, some cheaps.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Thanks. So many places to loot here. Also, why are we in combat music right now? High security loot box. Nice. Can we not save right now because we're in combat?
Combat-related activities.
I don't know where the combat is. Was it you? No, you're dead. Alright, ads starting in a minute. So once those get started, we will take a break.
Health benefits available at your request.
If you haven't gotten up and moved recently, you should do that. Just take everything. 'Cause again, as of right now, we don't have to worry about our weight. It's just all food so that we don't have to use use our stuff. You enter password already left within go getter. Sure. Were it to be offered, I would reveal in the life of a minor. Oh, there are ads. All right, we'll be right back. Alrighty. Back we go. Were it to be offered, I would revel in the life of a minor functionary within middle administration, but such is not my lot under the Protectorate. Once one is delegated to a post, there they must remain. What is a person with ambitions meant to do here, I ask? Besides wallow in obscurity, I oftentimes wonder how I might fare with Auntie's choice, free-willing society. Though to even consider such thoughts is a court swift rendition of a mental refresh center. Yep, probably. As unheard of as it sounds, I have been reassigned by Vigilant Hogarth. He was tasked me to raise the spirits of my fellow subjects by reciting inspirational words from the Sovereign. A great honor, to be sure, but I worry. If my mind ever begins to wander, will I start seeing the spirited product jingles of our commercialist rivals? Yet I must hold firm, as such doubts are contrary to the true go-getter I know to be myself. Admin Chatterjee indicated that my recent conduct was a profound disappointment to all the Protectorate societies, as the frequency of my washroom visits has increased by 5.6%, and my manner has become jittery and fretful. I dared not admit my reason, how I feel impelled to devour Auntie Choice's purpleberry crunch at every opportunity. I nodded, accepting 6 demerits, jeez Louise, and an extra work hour to offset my loss in input. My thought already turned to my sweet, prohibited indulgence. Despite how thrilling I find this, I, Red Cloak, cereal, it has left my days and nights full of worry and doubt. Like all who tune in, I cheer at the exploits of the lone righteous sentinels as she nabs hidden sympathizers intent on undermining the Protectorate. But as the miscreants are shipped off for mental refreshment, I wonder, what would Red Cloak think of my purpleberry crunch consumption, or my enthrallment with its advertisements? I fear I know the answer. Yep. I'm sure your dude's friends are fine, right? Like, we just spent some time reading. It's not a big deal. They'll be there. Oh, hello. I think there's an enemy in here. Let's just use a lockpick to see. Nope. Wait. Okay, that flashlight is hot garbage. Plasma soak. Very good. Alright, at least we were able to save now. Perfect. Yet another perfectly perfect day. A duly kept daily journal for later reminiscence and routine Sentinel reviews. First entry of 2359, 0700 hours. Awoke to a new and brilliant day of abundance with thanks to Vigilant Hogsarth and our benevolent sovereign. 0730 hours. Consumed prestige regal tarts, nourished delicious. 10:02 hours. Spotted aircraft streaking, huh? Why were they streaking? One appears to have landed on the east side westport. How curious. That was probably me. 10:06. We have our guests. 4 out-of-towners in strange uniforms trampling through the flower bed. They hurried away before I could invite them in for tea. 10:17 hours. Many more out-of-towners now. They took umbrage with our auto-mechanicals inflicting heavy damage, perhaps in preparation to replace them with even more wonderful models. 10:46 hours. Out-of-towners are at my door, requesting entry. My, they are insistent. 10:47. Strangers will not leave. Their words confound me. Claim they were chosen by someone's aunt to share unbridled consumerism. Will need to confirm spelling, perhaps ask Vigilante Hogsworth. Oh my! They are forcing open the door. Oh. Well, I'm sure they're fine. Alright. So we need to get out of here. It's easy enough. Just follow the road. Just stay away from that. It's off here to the right. Starting to run out of ammo for the rifle. Maybe we switch to the pistol for now. Juvenile wrapped it on.
Engaging combat protocols.
Ow. Ow. Oh no! Ow!
The commander's vital stats have reached an alarming low.
Not a spitter. Oh! Yeah, let's be revived. We've got 3, so why not? Oops. I guess we'll take the hide. Probably should have saved after the healing, but oh well. I can't swim, so we can't go here. I mean, unless there's a bridge, but I'm just not even going to risk it, I don't think. There's another one somewhere. At least I thought there was. Maybe not.
On your command.
I mean, please waste them.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts of
Sequencing
exhibit of late.
He was just camping.
Determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives.
There's another one over here somewhere.
Certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team.
Where is it?
Right now, as we approach the Rap's nest, certainly the spirited variety will offer. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We need to run now.
Rip. I don't think they made it. We can maybe look through this cave. Or what appeared to be a cave. Oh, there you are. It's not a cave. Right, we have grenades. Here you go. Here you go. Perfect. Alright, having Val around is very useful. There was another dead body here. Did I check it? Did. So I probably will always bring Val with me, if I'm being honest. Ooh. Shock Soak. Plus 25% damage resistance to shock. I mean, why not? Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, there's not a bridge. We gotta go all the way around. Well, let's hope that they don't get taken off world. Like, not my fault. How did I know I was gonna have to go all the way over there? Alright, follow the right wall. It's the opposite of what we normally do, but let's just follow the right wall, because we need to go right, so. Any chance that we can to go right, we shall go. The enemy here.
Sequencing attack strategies.
There you go. Oh. I'm sure you'll be fine, Niall. Oh, they can go invisible? That's a little unnerving. Alright, we're back here. Which this area we need to be careful. Because we didn't want to engage with the enemies that are over here. They're a lot stronger than we are. I can't climb that. That's sad. Again, we're just following the right wall. At least I'm able to move pretty quick. So whenever we can go right. Actually, maybe we just follow this road, to be honest. This is probably a lot safer.
Apologies. Requested assistance currently unavailable. Not ready. Please try again later.
Oh, it's later.
Protocols not yet charged.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they
I wonder if there... It doesn't seem like there's a stamina bar here. Like, I'm just running non-stop. Hi, bud.
Stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is Old Abandoned Chapel.
Hello.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose.
Yeah, there's probably are a few Raptidons. I've seen a few now. Also, whenever I look in my inventory, I need to figure out.
Best keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
No, that was definitely planned, dude.
Entering a confrontational state.
Oh, this is gonna be trouble.
Let me know when you need an extraction. Hey, nothing there. No target.
Rude. Ow.
Unit advises healing yourself now. Requested assistance currently unavailable.
That's just rude. I don't care about that. Let's switch back to grenades. Transfer orders. Reassignment forward operating base. Direct report. Commander Emil Torres. Effective immediately. Notes. Do not engage with Wildlife or Protectorate soldiers. The Raptidons here are not your friends. Do not treat them like the tame ones back home. Okay. I think they tried to pet the Raptidons. I think we're fine here.
Schultz went where?
Yeah. Uh-oh. What was that? What was that?
You seen Gary anywhere?
No, he went off.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz?
What's a lamp? Eyes?
Would be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
Probably.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid there's more. Bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
Well, sorry, bud. Don't mind me, just passing through.
Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril.
That's fine.
No Anti's forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be.
Holding line this close to the bridge is an impressive feat.
It is difficult for me to accept such laudations at the moment, given recent losses. But I suppose you make a fair point.
Thank you, thank you.
By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change.
I've got bad news about your reinforcements. Raptidon's got them on the road.
Calamity digs its claws in deeper.
Wait,
Thank
unknown.
you for notifying me of their demise. I'll send a car for replacements, and pray we do not suffer another attack before then.
We just leveled up in something. I have a wild idea. Hang your orders and assault the bridge with me.
I half believed you meant that offer.
Well, I did.
Unless you weren't being playful.
I'm not. In dead serious.
I confess, the challenge of holding the forward position does not satisfy, as might a straight-on tussle. But I would prefer to avoid staining my reputation by participating in such a needless blunder. Carr was, shall we say, non-ambiguous with her orders.
Well, speech 4 and required info. Car's holding you back. She knows you'll surpass her given the chance.
Far be it from me to speak poorly of a superior, but I have pondered over her choices as of late. She's been sullen about sharing her strategy, too. Still,
However brightly my star burns, I remain in her orbit. She
Oh,
is my
weird.
superior officer. I defied her once, and I received the verbal tanning of a lifetime for it.
I heard your subordinate mention Scrabbles earlier. What is that?
I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it.
Okay, sorry.
Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy,
Uh-oh.
but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family.
A little stuffed animal.
Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though.
How much you gonna pay me? Scrabble's a toy, and yet you think it's been protecting you somehow.
I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say
Yeah.
only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
Right. Thanks, bud. I will find Scrabbles.
A final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Yeah, but I want to find Scrabbles for you, bud. Hang on. Ugh. Save just in case. Never know when the mine's gonna pop up and say hello. Like that. Can I go around it? Yeah. There's one there. One there. I will never be able to unlock explosives, so I will never be able to stop mines. That's a little silly, but oh well. And it's easy enough to wander around these. At least so far. Oh no. That's the poison area. Hopefully Scrabbles isn't in there. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. And it was nice of it to automatically switch over to this, and it just read my mind and knew that I wanted to go find Scrabbles. Who cares about the people over there, right? There's a magical... Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. Can I activate this? Yeah. That's my bad. It's me just not knowing how to read things. There's a mine to the right here. There's a mine there. Mine there. Mine there. Oh, is it just like he could be anywhere in this minefield? Ah, yes. Like I mean, he could be where the smoke is. You know, when he just exploded. Oh, we can't fast travel down there. Let's... Ow! It's fine. It's fine.
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet.
Well, you didn't see what just happened, dude. I think this might belong to you.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles. And hardly the worse for wear. You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal.
You gonna give me some?
Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Thanks. This stimulant in your system, the Protectorate at the bridge won't stand a chance.
While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles, you'll not provoke me into a course of unwise action if that's your aim.
Dang it. Think of Scrabbles. Why can't you achieve with him at your side? What can't you achieve?
Milver Street's always rambling about signs.
Yeah.
Suppose this might fall under one such category.
Yeah.
For the sake of discussion, let's say that I agree to this enterprise. Such non-compliance is unlikely to go over well with my direct report. How do you propose I handle Carr?
Gambler. Whatever risks have been holding Carr back won't matter when you deliver the goods.
Auntie Cleo does indeed place a greater value on ingenuity and forward thinking. I see no reason why she would not reward such initiative here. That decides it. I'll make a full account of my actions after the bridge has been neutralized and victory secured.
Good. No point in standing around. Let's do this.
Forthwith. As soon as we fortify ourselves, of course.
Of course.
Troopers, to me. We need to prepare. Our attack is imminent. We'll pay those bastards back for Schultz.
Inhaler primers. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. In your inventory, you can equip and slot primers, changing the effects and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Various perks and equipment also grant you additional inhaler slots. They equip more than one primer at a time. This increases the amount of healing you receive at the cost of higher toxicity whenever you use your inhaler. Huh.
This is what we've been waiting for, troopers. What all those days and nights of trial readied us for. We're delivering death, free of charge.
I bet you that we're going to fail the other mission.
To victory, profits, and the furtherance of Auntie's glorious enterprise. Show these hellions how Auntie...
Hang on. Must just look real quick at the primers. There's still something else. Oh. Inventory. Healing? Question mark. Does this? I'd rather have. Yeah, I'd rather have this. Okay, where is the health though? Food and drinks. Oh. Is it this? No. Maybe? I don't even know.
Auntie's choice handles its business.
With you, Commander.
I don't have much ammo.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Here you go. Here you go. Bridge Armory. Is this the Bridge Armory? No. Trespassing, who cares? Journal quests, am I on the... Oh, we had to do this for the main quest. I think. It seems like, yeah, seek assistance in infiltrating. Yeah, so we're, okay, we'll do this for now. Just keep on the main mission. Evasion chance, that's pretty good. Got the bridge key. Or what kind of weapons you got in here?
Wiping the place out is one way to get through.
The bomb suit? Extra cushion. Though you walk through the Valley of Mines, you will fear no explosion, for bomb suit is with you. Take all these. Shock machine gun. We've got so many new toys. Let's put this one on 2. And this one on 1. Ah, look at this shotgun. Holy. Where is it wanting us to go? Wait, where even is the... Oh, never mind. Never mind. We don't want to do that. Let's just set this as our active. Oh, it is so slow to turn with this, though. Hello? Get some of these. Okay. Got a lot of ammo for this gun, so let's hope it's good. There's still loot? I guess up there. Is there an upstairs in this building? Oh, there is. Thank you for the mag picks. Oh, I wanted to look and see. It doesn't seem like there's a carry weight limit. Yeah. Over the bridge. What we got going on here? To all patriots of Paradise Island, firstly, on behalf of the Sovereign, I commend you for steadfastly holding your position against our enemy's barbarous onslaught. While we celebrate the repelled attack on the bridge of the Revenant, we must also think upon the strategic losses of Fairfield and Westport. Thanks to the needed sacrifices of those Patriot subjects, we have shored up defenses at the Vox Relay and prepare tirelessly for our future advancement. Use this current calm to bolster yourself for your orders yet to come. Think on your duties and celebrate your loyalty to the Protectorate. For when we strike, we shall prevail. Too long have our ranks been sullied by the impious and the weak. If we are to win the war, we must keep our house in order. I have discovered many wrongdoers with the Vox. They and their close associates have all been strung up as an example to others. It is imperative you do the same in kind. If sickness is not cold from your ranks, it will spread and lead us to ruin. Remember, a warden's duty is to preserve the paradigm. Now act upon it. Private messages. Do not proceed if you are not Senior Warden Wingtrout. That's me. An enemy base over the hill leaves me restless. I hear their comings and goings, day in and day out, and all I can think of is how well-placed strike would put an end to the hypervigilance. But alas, my hands are tied. I see the strain it has on my soldiers, knowing these very walls around the bridge are to be crumbled to cage. But what can I do? Save, remind them of the paradigm. Sovereign knows that I will protect this land until my last breath, but does Montelli? Should anything make him doubt, I can only fear what it may mean for all of us. For a horde of corporatist barbarians, Auntie's soldiers were clever. They didn't need the strength of their convictions to wound our flank. They only need a raft full of explosives and a few unpatriotic hands to nudge it across the moat. We held our ground and drained the moat to keep Auntie at bay, but I must admit to feeling haunted by our losses. Automechs obliterated, good soldiers separated from good limbs, our proud fortifications humbled. What do we have to show for it but the taint of Zyranium in the air? Though we stand unbroken, we stumbled, and each of us knows it. Auntie didn't just blast a hole into our defenses, she drove a crack in our resolve. I ordered Cadet Osman into the breach. Priority 1, salvage any automech parts. Priority 2, return with salvage. Priority 3, return alive. Poor kid didn't get far before he tripped and fell into a patch of Zyranium. Couldn't climb back out. After he stopped screaming, I heard his hands and feet struggling for purchase. I don't know what that even means. The last spark of his reason of trying to Vane to complete the mission. The others hailed Osmond as a patriot. Well, I went down there myself once the worst of the Iranium had cleared up. The automatic parts were tainted beyond repair, which meant Osmond died for nothing and everything. Montelli won't like it, but I'm leaving the breach open as a reminder to some and a memorial to others. Alright, onward now that we've opened the bridge. What else we got going on over here? We don't need another repeating rifle. Nothing there, nothing there. What that? What is that? Huh. Turret. Alright. Across the bridge we go. Yeah, we would have probably had to fight our way out of that. Anyways, like, it would have been pretty unpleasant. A level up. Let's do that and then up our lockpicking. What perks we have available now? 13 more now. We read these. Brand enthusiasts. All of your equipped armor and weapons share the same brand. Gain bonus damage and armor. Oh. Psychopath. Gain bonus damage against any faction you have any negative reputation with. This bonus is greater the worse your reputation. The faction you are kill on sight with grants maximum bonus. Wow. That could be a good one to have. Manual reset. Restricted inventory. That may come in handy at some point. You can now apply vulnerable faster when dealing corrosive damage. Additionally, who cares? Connoisseur, consumed food and drinks heal more. Oh, that's really good. Treasure Hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits or crafting material. Definitely need that sometimes. Electrotherapist. You now apply electrocuted faster when dealing shock damage. Additionally, weak. That may be good because now we're using a shotgun. After dropping to 10% or less gadget energy. Palm Greaser. Plus or minus 50% bribe cost. Plus 20% vendor bribe price for stolen items. Okay, so it's between all these. I think we want to go with the 20% more shock. Wait, what was the other one? Was that the shock one that was? Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that one. Oh. Oh no. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least. But a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than master of one. You can raise your skills faster, so it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Warning, once selected, flaws cannot be removed. Effects. When leveling, you can only add skill points into your lowest non-zero skill, or any skill you have no points in already. +1 skill points gained per level. Ooh. So we always have to put it in our lowest, but we gain an extra skill point. I think that's fine. A little bit of healing there. Workbench, we don't really need to do anything. A buzzing bench. This bench is buzzing. Maybe because of the big fishbowl filled with the weird moving goop. Attempt to fill grenades. Inspect the big fishbowl. Fishbowl seems to be pumping something from the barrel. Most of the fumes are contained, but what you're getting a whiff of smells pretty good. Smell the weird goop. After 10 solid huffs, it becomes apparent you're inhaling xyranium. Now the bench isn't the only thing buzzing. Well, shit. That's what I get for being dumb. Silencer repeating rifle, that's nice. Okay, so we need to get out of this and go to the right. Let's just check and make sure there's anything going on. It's not. I'll talk to you later, dude. Got people to see, things to do.
There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
Engaging.
No! I was gonna try to protect them. Well, I'm sorry, person who died here. Wherever they were. Was it this? Ah, yeah, here you are. Sorry. I'm sorry, Briggs. I tried to save you. Nothing there. Yeah, I do like this gun. It's pretty handy. Alright, so off to the right here.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Readying assault protocols.
Nothing we really could have done there. I didn't have a melee weapon. I didn't mean to heal.
Replenishing my firearm.
Got him. Thank you for the storage key. Thank you for the bits. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. Oh well. Won't take. Uh-huh.
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
What do you mean? Only one of you survived?
You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
Wait, what do you mean again?
Protectorate.
Oh,
We're
him?
gonna Take it out of this hot box. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you?
Yep.
Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean too late? Where are the others? Well, I saw them over there.
haven't noticed the bodies in the pen.
I did. I'm just a little dumb.
The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Zebulon mentioned he needed a cipher. Can I get it from you?
The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
I already unlocked the pen. You should head back to Zeb now.
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
Nice. It requires explosives. Don't have that. It's usually best practice to blow up ships you're not on board.
I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Now, as you're an engineer, what do you think? Will it work?
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you
Well, there you
propose,
go.
then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport...
I don't have engineering skills. I can't
We
help
don't
you
have
at
much
all.
time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Go for it. Or I should use this.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
You dying won't bring the others back.
But it might prevent more of my friends from suffering the same fate.
Alright. I don't like it, but now I'll sabotage the transport.
Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know.
Yep.
Tell Zeb what happened, won't you?
I will try my best.
That it was my decision.
Ads are starting in about a minute over on Twitch. So we'll be taking a break here soon.
The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after
It'll be the last ad of the stream.
Likewise. And thank you both again.
You're welcome. Let's just, you know, they might have something important on them, right? Not much, but it's fine. Okay. Can we just fast travel back there? I think so, right? Yes. Alright. Ads should be here starting any moment. So once we get here, we will take a break. Alright. Again, if you haven't gotten up and stretched recently, make sure you do that. Oh. That is what I am doing. Nice little stretch break. I don't know how I feel about pausing during ads, but not the worst. And it does give me a chance to stand up, take a little stretch. Probably a good thing. Shouldn't be sitting for 6 hours straight, you know. I may not be able to always do this though, like if we're doing Friend Friday stuff. Or if I'm in like live games, like this is just an example. I'm not doing this. I'm not going back. But if I was to be playing like Valorant or something, I may not necessarily be able to pause and stop and whatnot during ads. I'm just looking through the settings right now. Excuse me. Yeah, it's weird that they don't have anything for like copyright music, but maybe that means that there is no copyright music. I don't know. But welcome back. There are a lot of things here. Alright. Let's head into this last hour of stream.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say when.
so much nicer. So much nicer. I like that weapon a lot. Hello. Why do you have a no symbol next to your face? No candy?
You've returned, but where are the others?
We'll see in a moment, probably.
What's that in the sky?
Yep.
A Protectorate transport?
Yep. It didn't even hit orbit.
What in the blazes was that?
Nothing. That was all Niles' handiwork. No, it's called sabotage, obviously.
What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board.
Well, only one of them was on board. Your team was dead before we arrived, and Audra sacrificed herself to blow up the ship.
And you didn't think to dissuade her?
I tried, bro.
Damn it, Niles. Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
I tried my best. If it helps at all, Audra said to tell you that she was at peace with her decision.
Perhaps with time, that will be of some comfort. Was she
Probably.
at least able to give you the cipher before the end?
She was indeed. 02519W.
I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts.
You should say you're welcome when people say
I
thank you.
Changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
Don't worry about it. Just glad we could help out.
I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use.
Good.
Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck. We'll be ready when you need us. Companion mod kits. You have acquired a companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapons and armor. These mods increase the damage and armor values of their equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, with the latter granting access to more powerful mods. Can I access that by talking to him?
Me, or has my ankle been squeaking?
Probably.
You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
Let's see if we can do
What
this.
did you have in mind?
Party upgrades. We can. At the workbench, the party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companion's weapons and armor, improving their efficiency in combat and granting them more abilities. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for both their armor and weapons, with each tier unlocked by obtaining a companion's upgrade kit received by completing their quests. Companion's basic kit unlocks their first tier. The advanced kit unlocks their second tier. For both the companion's weapon and armors, at each tier you can select one of the 2 upgrades and freely swap between them at the workbench. I think I'd rather give you Repeated accelerated barrel. Now deal plasma damage. Deal shock damage. Let's go with shock so you can be my teammate. Gains immediate shock side effects and the effects of it. Gains immediate corrosive side effects. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. See what we're doing right now. Actually, I guess we should look at quests. What I'm assuming it has the main quest. Yeah. We really want to deal with that right now. We can deal with this at some point. We don't have to do this right now. Alright. Let's meet Jackson Plum. Do we have a teleport close? We do. Is it? Is it good for what ails me? I'm guessing we're gonna have to walk through whatever this is. There's got to be another way, right? Right. Niles, can you fix that? Can I parkour up there? Aha, can. That's good. This way. Okay, well that's good. The game at least is nice, and if you don't work out proper things and you know, disable the fact that you can upgrade engineering ever, at least it gives you a different route. Oh. It wasn't the fall that came to him, it was the sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Probably.
Motion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
No. Oh, I mean, sure. Maybe. How do I check?
I'm pleased not to be the only one wondering.
Not the only one? How did you get assigned to a biological commodities assessment? No, never mind. That's not important. Stranger, friend, would you perchance be willing to help us? We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new protectors.
I don't have engineering skills.
Had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Ida, do you by chance mean Ida Rutledge? How do we know an Ida Rutledge?
That's right. She joined us shortly after
Probably
Angie liberated
some
her with
notes.
the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough. I can't fathom no sensible motive why she'd jump.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder.
Yeah, the good old corporate ladder. How can I help?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Oh, fun.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
So take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you.
Exactly.
How am I supposed to put the faith into something that just killed your friend? True.
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters
I don't
meant he
either.
could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Plus, you'll have
So like
the
a double
advantage
jump.
of practicing with them on solid ground rather than up in the blue. Should give better habituation than poor Jackson.
But fear not, heroes. Fear not. Heroes like me are trained to use technology that they hasn't been imagined yet. Yeah, sure.
What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you going to help us or not?
Indeed. I'll take a few moments to master your boots and then rescue you shortly.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome.
We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Need your boots. The Pale Plasmic Augmented Leap Enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows you to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thrusters. Warning, ineffective when falling at a critical velocity. Okay. Where is this thing that you need me to hit? I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump that high. Oh, we probably have to like do all that over there, huh? Why does it want me to go back? Return to Huel the schematic for the mysterious Protectorate technology. But what about saving these guys? Can I do that? I mean, while I'm here, you know? The practical application of sweet berries. Amongst the various crops that the Sovereign has discovered in Eden, you have had as sweet of an impact on the Protectorate as these densely fibrous, exorbitantly oily, superfungally acidic kernel clusters. Originally dubbed sulfur seeds after their dreadful noxious effects, were responsible for several grisly and, dare I say, grotesquely messy deaths in the early days of the colony. Their name was revised upon the discovery of their myriad their textile uses, and their value to the Protectorate was devised. The fibers that can be ground into solvent-resistant adhesive tar, juice that requires minimal processing to become highly indelible ink, and a naturally occurring pH of near zero, potential use for sweet berries are still being discovered. The next evolution of this research should focus on the use of the highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each berry and its potential as a non-absorbent gastrointestinal pungent. Okay. Whatever you say. Aha. I think this is how we gotta go to get them. Step 1 done. Nice. Good jump, good jump. Up we go.
Oh, you're by our Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
We can't take these.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Oh, you got the drive overloader. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. This one. It's like, what was it? Wait, how am I supposed to get to them now? Insert the overloader, activate the lowering mechanism, and see if we can power through the... It down or up? Oh, up still. Well, that's a tricky jump. Got it. Last one. We did it.
It was that easy?
It was that easy. Yeah, I shouldn't listen to the radio. Is it in here? Drive overloader. Put it on in. Hey. A little squishy though, but it's fine. Nice. Okay, so skills at 1 or lower are available. We have to put it into melee, I think. Or can we put it into these? Ah, okay, so we don't necessarily... Okay, that's actually a lot better. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And it sucks that we're going to have to start leveling up melee, but... Nice, they leveled up. Oh! I actually kind of like this better here. Maybe we can still select this, I don't know. But... Niles puts himself in the enemy's line of fire to protect his comrades. Enemies are more likely to target him. Niles ignores a portion of the target's armor and will target enemies' weak points. Yep. Yep. Okay, we cannot select the... I mean, well, maybe we can after they have another perk point. Whenever Valerie uses her life injection module trait, all other party members, including herself, are also healed. Yes, please. That is very handy. Hello.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Sure. Which reminds me, I've been rethinking our deal. You should pay me extra. Why not?
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
Okay, so we have two options here. The extra makes sure my version of events aligns with yours. Yes, but would you rather I tell folks your You're Sowart, Survivor, or Bumbling Idiots. Let's go with the speech 3.
Oh, that. Of course, that's why you deserve extra.
Mhm,
Apologies for forgetting. I was
I
overcome
appreciate
with
it.
relief. Here's what I would have paid already, with a little extra on top.
Perfect. How many bits? 1,000 bits. Very. Nope, not that. Back to side quests. This one. I think we just teleport there.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of
Uh-oh.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Hey, bud.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah!
Can't trust everyone, bud.
He's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it. No, enough yelling. Where's my money?
Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bits. But first, I've got to salvage something from this.
Oh, boy.
Did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
What about personal plasma thrusters?
Personal thrusters?
I know, it sounds a little
Who would ever
weird.
want such preposterous things? I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine.
More
jumping
than a
about like
potato
straw.
peeler?
Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation.
$350?
Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
I don't have any faith in you, dude. Alright, what else we got going on here? No, okay. Back to the main quest, I guess. Oh.
No. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant
Oh, hi,
state of
Auntie Cleo.
consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No.
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
I guess
Yes,
so.
Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And
Are
while
you sure?
you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing
Hello.
my subordinates.
I see ya.
Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body
I
shot.
wasn't really eavesdropping.
You're
I
not
just,
wanting for Moxie. I'll give you that.
I just came
Now
here.
hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes.
That's good.
Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A
Possibly.
surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us.
I could maybe help.
Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough.
I don't know. He looks
Come
nice.
see
So.
me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time.
What if I just actually just I don't care about you. I just do whatever he wants.
Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material.
Nice.
Tell me, do you believe in signs?
You mean like the one that says trespassing and no entry? Sure don't.
Quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
I'm sure you could.
I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities.
Uh-huh.
Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives.
Do we know?
But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
I need to know where I have to. I said that I would do this every single time. If I had the option for a dumb answer, I would do it. I really want to say number one, but I'm going to stick to my guns.
Do you mean the Vox relay? That's a big tower.
Sure.
You do? Well, listen carefully. If you help me with what I want, I can get you into the Vox.
Can you?
Or all the socks you need. Better yet,
Socks.
helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives.
Wow.
Your conscience shall be renewed.
My conscience is my own business, thanks.
You're a hard sell. All right,
Uh-huh,
I'll play this your way. If I attain my goals, I suspect I shall find it far easier to ascend within Auntie's choice.
Uh-huh.
And I'm especially willing to aid you. Did that get your attention?
I mean, it depends. Now tell me about the job, I guess.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment.
Yes,
to,
I've heard of this.
Ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time.
I bet she's dead.
Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Yep. So go to Ministry and retrieve info. Anything else? Nope. Since I have the option. You know the name Augustine de Vries.
Some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat.
What?
Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building.
Nice.
You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
Well, thank you. Okay, so go to the Ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Well, I made the other bridge fall down. Well, not fall down, but become a bridge again instead of being up and not be a bridge. So, I prefer diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assaults. I'd rather work with you.
An opportunity to attain my goals.
See, we
and
didn't even
stick
care
my
what she has to
finger in
say.
Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Okay. Locate the
Watch
mental.
out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Right. I'm just gonna walk past you, okay? No big deal, right? It's just fine. Just gonna open this door. Thank you. I'm just gonna close this. Dear father, mother, guardian name, I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last name, was killed in action at location on date. I know that sorrow that this message brings you, but no soldier rank last name was a valuable anti-choice asset, and that their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Well, at least they have a template, you know? Available appropriated protectorate lodgements. Augustine DeVroy's house, red trim, circle windows. House, red trim, circle window. I'm sure it's just gonna help me know, right? Yeah. Anything else of importance in here? No. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Oh, wait. Her house was in here? Oh. Sorry. Sorry. I just clicked without thinking, okay? I didn't mean it. Circle windows? Is that what it said? House, red trim, circle windows. This is red trim. It's not really circle windows. Those are square windows. That's red trim. Those are circle windows. Messages. Aha! Subject advised, you are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 0630 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Glory to the Sovereign. Pitchball incident. Uh-oh. Subject advised. It is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match of pitchball. Even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. Uh-oh. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence in Sovereign's Pride vodka. While it is an understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate a subject's pride for their subservience to our sovereign. Fortunately for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries to be an example to your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Remember, we're all key components in the safety and success of the Protectorate. Right. Subject advised. Recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by the predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment thanks to the Sovereign. And it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the treacherous order. I am certain that this is a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. To all subjects of the Protectorate, the scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aetherol further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off for any support they may be awaiting, but has caused us no harm. These bit worshippers... Wait, didn't we already read this? It is your duty to resist the sugar... Yeah, we've read this already. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of this treachery well in advance of the betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving Order in any way are to be considered enemy correspondence and must be further... Oh, we've read this too.
Reese sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Yeah. Seek assistance infiltrating the station. Do we go back and talk to him? But we already have people over at the bridge. Town hall records indicate... It suggested to you that the minister and the town hall may have information. Oh, okay. Well. Hang on. Can you close the door, please, so nobody sees this? Thank you. Nicotine Sour Patches. Jeez. Whoa. Oh. Vry's tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. So that's how we found her. So this was from Augustine. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse me of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us, but we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ears. And I can assure you the dark path you accuse of us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burdened you with this knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of the Corporate 6th chapter? One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling towards that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time in Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. Equation. Okay. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel you suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair. Your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void damned serial and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the Order Chapel, of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor.
My cover story has worked.
Oh, thank goodness, I don't have to
safely
read.
ensconced at the Vox
Oh.
station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
I doubt it.
I did it.
Oh.
They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and
I'm not
I
dead.
felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was
Yeah,
all
but
part
I just
of the
did.
plan,
Open your eyes, dude.
wasn't it?
I can't believe this.
Jesus.
Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations?
Yep.
Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
She probably wasn't. What I'm hearing is that math did this. I always knew math was evil.
When it results in a bunch of innocent folk getting maimed or murdered? Yeah, I call that pretty squarely evil. How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander.
And she almost killed me.
Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
Reckon so. Somewhat embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Orders? The ones that had a schism with the Protectorate? What exactly is the Order?
The Order of the Ascent is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The Grand Plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out.
Good old
Believe they
Grand
can predict
Plan.
the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so
I mean,
pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Doesn't sound like you hold a very high opinion of the Order.
Used to think they were good people trying to do right by their beliefs.
Well, now you know they
They
are.
put the idea in DeVries' head to leave us for dead. Might be time I reassess that opinion. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
And what's kept you going all these years? Hope of revenge? No. Our hands aren't clean either. We
That's
kill
different.
people.
Everything we've done so far has been for the mission. To save everyone.
Imagine those in the Order tell themselves the same thing. DeVries certainly did.
You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not
Sorry.
the only one DeVries wronged.
Sorry.
She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
I'd rather learn why DeVries did it before passing judgment.
Exactly. We get answers, then she gets a bullet. Everyone goes home happy. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there.
Yep. Probably. But I think we're gonna call it there. Go ahead and save. Yeah, we're gonna call it there for today. Thank you all for hanging out. I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow yet. It'll be something. I can tell you that. Let's take a look and see who we can raid over on Twitch. And thank you for sticking through with the internet issue. Very annoying. Let's go say hi to Frey. Alrighty. Thank you all again. And we shall see you guys tomorrow. And doing whatever it is we're doing. Alright. Have a good night.